So your essay is due at midnight, and now it is 10 to 11. Okay, you've got 17 minutes, and now you need another 1,500 words. Right, the pressure is off. When studying gets heated, reach for a Sprite or Sprite Zero sugar. Now with the new irresistible taste. You've got this. Heat happens, stay cool, drink Sprite. Tap the banner to buy now.
At Lloyd's Bank, we know that great entertainment brings people together. Open a Club Lloyd's account today and get a 12-month subscription to Disney Plus, so you can enjoy endless entertainment for you and your family. To open a Club Lloyd's account, talk to us or visit lloydsbank.com. Lloyd's Bank, where you side. £3 monthly fees charged to maintain the account, but waived each month if you pay £2,000 a month. 18 plus, Disney Plus subscription required. TCs apply.
Voices of Care is a new podcast series from New Cross Healthcare.
What is going on? How are we doing? Hope you guys are doing all right.
Voices of Care, wherever you receive your podcasts. That's
So today, it's been an odd week for me. Sorry, let me just mute this for a sec. So, yeah, it's been a bit of a busy week. Camera looks a little bit ghosty. I don't know why. It looks a bit funky, but there you are. Well, hopefully that will sort itself out. Yeah, it's been a bit of a busy week. I started a new job the last couple of weeks, so I'm just sorting out some stuff. I'm sorting out some stuff for this job. So yeah, there's quite a bit going on at the minute, so it's quite good. I've been busy, which is why there was no upload today, and the stream has been moved to today. Hopefully there'll be an upload tomorrow, but failing that, it might be that it just ends up being the week off, and then it might be a bit later in the week. But we'll see how it goes. So today is actually, I may have lied a little bit, because it's not actually BigOlChungus that we're going to be playing on. I'm actually going to be playing on my Hunter on a different server, so this one's going to be a bit different. But also, a bit later in the stream, we're going to maybe try and get a game of Misfit Says going. So we're going to have to see how the Discord is going down for this, see if there's some people on that want to play it. But so essentially I had the idea to do like a Misfit Says, which is essentially just Simon Says but in Will to Live Online. And then obviously the objective will be, essentially you pay a certain amount of tokens to get in, and there'll be like a sort of winner takes all tokens prize at the end, with whatever with basically however much people pay to get in plus a bit extra. So we'll see how that goes, see if we get enough people to do that. If you are interested and you're not in a Discord already, make sure you jump into my Discord. The link is in the description, I believe, of the live stream there, so just jump in that and just let me know in there that you want to join. I think I'm probably going to try and do that around 9 o'clock, so in the next hour. So until then, it is going to be a case of sort of waiting to see who comes on, see if people come on and want to do it. And obviously I might do a separate chat in my Discord for it as well, actually, depending on how many people get in, because obviously we're going to have to sort out the way we're doing it. Which I have the idea for, and hopefully it'll sort of work, because it's going to involve doing it on a different server, which means I'm going to have to give people that little bit of time to make their new characters. But obviously it just means that you got to skip through the tutorial essentially and then meet at Solar City somewhere. That's the only way I can sort of see it working. I don't know yet. I'm not too sure. I might, because I don't really want to do it in a PvP world, because then obviously there's always a chance that somebody's going to come up and see everyone standing there and start messing around. So I want to try and do it in a way where we're not just going to get killed by the first person who sees us. But yeah, apart from that, we're going to crack on with some Hunter gameplay. So it's not actually BigOlChungus. Like I said, I lied a bit about that. But I'm sure we'll be alright. I'm sure we can crack on. I'm sure we can crack on and push through. So let's have a look, shall we? Should we get on to the old hunter? Right, let's have a look, shall we? Having a beer as well, as it's bank holiday weekend. So I haven't played this character for a little bit, so I am just taking a look. So what we've got here. So I've got some AWOLs on this character as well, which is usually I don't tend to bother doing at the minute. I tend to just run siders. So I think I am actually going to get rid of them into my bank for the minute and stick with the siders. This account is actually pretty well stocked up. I haven't got a motorbike yet. I wonder how far. Let's have a look. Have we got any of these? So I've taken a load of these quests. These are like random quests, obviously, as you can probably tell. I've just taken like every quest that I've been given on this account. So it's slightly different. So I need to do that one. That one's easy enough. Yeah, so that one's easy enough to do. Done that before. Rat burgers. Yeah, again, it's a bit of a silly one, really, but one that we've looked at doing. Okay, I have to be in here for 2 seconds. I realise that I'm not even close to mid game. Yeah, I mean, well, it depends how you define mid game, really. I mean, personally, well, let's have a look. So, what am I on? It's level 18. Does it even say the level here? I know it says it on the main. So I'm level 17. I mean, oh, there it says up here. So yeah, obviously, is level 50 is max level. So it depends how you define mid game. I mean, because obviously in some cases you could say that mid game is a bit further along. Because obviously the lower levels do take, like, they're a bit quicker to get through. So I suppose you could define sort of 1 to 15 as early game. 15 to 30 is maybe mid game, I guess. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure how people like decide or how people differentiate it. It depends what level you're. What level are you? I mean, like this account here, I would probably say is starting to get into mid game now. I'd say that's probably about where this character is. Don't need anti-rads, so I might as well leave them in there. Got some bandos, got some meds. What's the carry? 67 kilos. Is that it? Jesus. Right, so, and now I can get rid of the lockpicks as well. I don't even need them. That as well. I might as well destroy that. Again, there's not a great deal going on this account. So I'm just wondering, do I go and farm? I think I might have to go and do a bit of farming and see how I get on with that. Just because I haven't for a little bit. 12, so no. That's alright. Level 12 is perfectly acceptable. Level 12, I'd say. Level 12. So I think at level 12, you probably want to start breaking into Hornets, maybe. High level Hornets might be a slight problem, so it could be a bit tricky. But if you play it right, you could probably, and just if you can like position yourself sort of on top of the bunker where you're only sort of really catching the sort of lower, the level 12 Hornets, then you probably could be alright to do them. If not, maybe Lizards would be a good idea. Currently, this character is on EU2. Obviously, like I said, I haven't really been playing. I haven't played EU2 for a little while. I've been playing on the on my minor. Yes, so I've been playing on my minor, and that's basically where we're at now. I'm just wondering now, should I bring that Marauder out? Do a bit of farming? I don't know. I'm gonna take. How many have I got? 15. 14 of these. Don't quite know how I'm gonna get away with these. I should probably have a look at my. Let's have a look at my parameters. Okay, so I haven't got healing grenades either. It's 4 intelligence, isn't it, for healing grenades? Which I've sort of. I think I've. Yeah, parameters. So I think I've sort of done myself a little bit of a mischief there by doing that. Really probably should have not done healing grenades, but or should have really done healing grenades. Where can I farm at 17? I could go fire spiders. That's a bit of a trek though. From here, especially. Elder boars might be a better option. If not, maybe... Oh, it might be hornets, actually, to be fair. So I might be doing a little bit of a running simulator right now. So let's take some of these. Let's take 5 of these, maybe? I've already been to Karovi on this account, so it shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, it's gonna be a bit of running. So I haven't done the motorbike quest on this account yet, which I really should do. Obviously, you can see I've got like the fuel hose and stuff, so I'm not too sure. Having said, actually, I might have done the. Actually, do you know what? I think I might have done the quest. I think I just haven't paid for it. So maybe farming and maybe doing a bit of money making might be the more beneficial route to do things. So maybe I should go. Maybe I should go north of tunnels. North of tunnels, sorry. Maybe I should go south of tunnels, which will be down here somewhere. Yeah, maybe I should go down to this bog area. Maybe kill some elder lizards. I think that's probably what I'm going to do, actually. No, I don't want to do that. That's an accident. Got a choice. I can either go to the mine and try and do the mine. What have I got on here? Right, okay, there's removal armor plates. Removal armor plates. I need to see what we got here. 99%. Okay, so we are... The armor's actually... I must have done that last time I come on. That's 90%. That's 92. Yeah, so... The armor's all good to go. Gas mask. Yeah, filter say 95%. Okay, so we're like... My gear's all good to go. Conditions all 99%. Yeah, so that's alright. So... I'll tell you what I need to do as well, actually. I need to turn this back up to 20%. Just so you guys have actually got some game audio, because that'd be a bit bad, wouldn't it? That'd be a bit bad for me. Yeah, just, like I said, I'm just trying to work out exactly what I want to do, because I could do that. I could go for that quest. Let's have a look and see what I've got in terms of... See, I could go for like a different handgun as well. So obviously at the minute... I haven't tried the Glock yet. I've tried the GSH. That's 130. The Glock only does 120 damage. Slightly less accuracy. Slightly. See, maybe I should go for that. Because obviously I went for the Colt because the damage output is like almost double. But obviously you've only got the 7-round mag. I don't know. I'm not too sure. I quite like the Colt though. I feel like the Colt's a nice little weapon to use. Alright, so I'm going to double up on ammo here. So what have I got? 45 ACP armor piercing there. So let's get the... Oh, he's only got FMJ here. Ooh, I don't like that. So I might have to go Karovi and get that. So maybe it might even end up being that I go into Karovi and do this quest. Do you know what? Let's rock and roll. Let's do it. I'm going to take some more of this sniper rifle ammo though. I don't think I need... Really don't need that much. Oh, actually, there's no point, is there? I may as well just split it. Leave it in there. Okay, this is how we're going to do it. We're going to take a run down to Karovi, I think. And it's a bit weird not having the motorbike again. Look for GSH M2 on commission with HP. It does 395. Okay, hang on. Let's have a double check. Let's see if we've got one here. If not, we'll check at Karovi commission. We'll have a look. I didn't even think to look for a modded one. It depends how much it goes for though, because obviously if it's going to go for like 100k, then it's sort of pointless really. But handgun, right? Let's have a look. And carries per page 100. Right. Mark II Nagan. GSH Mark II 29k. I see that's only done 150 damage. Oh, but then, oh, sorry, you said that's with HP. See, what does that do? So why? Hang on a minute. Wait, hang on. Let's unload. That says 220. Why is it when I load that up? Have I got the wrong ammo in that? Because this damage has gone right down. Oh, it's because I've got the armor piercing on, isn't it? Hang on, I wonder. What am I looking for? 45 ACP in it. Oh, that's why I'm on commission. Oops. Right, let's buy 10. Oh, so I did not know that. So the FMJ is actually doing more damage than the I may as well sell that then. No wonder I was having so much trouble with it. I'm gonna buy 400 of that, I guess. Right, I'm ready to go with that. Corrovial tunnels, yeah, so maybe that's the option. That might be the option. I mean, there is obviously, like I said, there is one here, but that's only showing. Oh, hang on, sorry, I did subtype it. That one there was only showing 150 damage. That's only showing like 20 more damage. I don't even know if that's worth it. I may as well just. I could just farm for another level and get a thing. Get the wolf, but who knows? We have to see. We have to see how it goes. But I mean, right now I'm gonna head over to Korovi. I'm gonna head over to Korovi and nope, that was an accident. That was not an accident, but it was an accident in terms of I done it at the wrong time. So ignoring the lag there, we're gonna get rid of that. You've been using AP. Can you show me your setup and tactics again so I make sure you don't have similar blunders? Yeah, to be fair, I haven't used this character in ages. So obviously I'm using HP for the Mozwin. Oh, sugar, no, do not disassemble. That is not what we want to do. But yeah, so I'm using the Mosin with HP. Obviously, I was using armor piercing because they didn't do HP for that. They didn't do hollow points for the 45 ACP. But obviously, I didn't even realize that. Obviously, I don't even know if I actually used that in the end, that ammo. I think I got it at Korovi to do the quest, and I don't think I even ended up doing the quest. I need to go south of thing, don't I? So right, we're gonna get on the running now then. I must admit, the motorcycle is highly underrated. This game is definitely a running simulator when you don't have the motorbike. Maybe that's the first thing I need to do, because I'm almost halfway there. At 80k, what's that? That's about 40% of the way there. So maybe I should just, I don't know, do a money making session. Maybe I should just go and farm again and just try and get some money. I want to get rid of this quest though, because obviously it's one thing when you've got a quest that you haven't done yet, but it's another thing when you have that thing in your inventory and it's taking up slots and you can't get rid of them and it's just annoying as hell. So yeah, that's what we want to be getting rid of here. So at least I've got the teleporters marked out as well. I've actually got quite a bit marked out on this. I obviously was obviously doing bits when I was playing on this character. To be fair, this was the character that I was actually... Oh no, actually, no, tell a lie. It wasn't the character I was playing on before BigOlChungus. This character It was my EU. No, it wasn't. It was my US free character. I think I was playing on. Before I played BigOlChungus. Right, so next question, MD, are you gonna be playing Misfit Says of Us? Again, I don't know if you saw in the Discord. Basically, my plan is to do like a Simon Says-esque game. Depending on how many people we get, will depend on sort of how much you have to pay to get in. But it's gonna mainly be it's obviously it's only in-game tokens. You don't have to pay in real money. But I was thinking sort of like a K each, depending on how many people get in. And obviously, like, that's not a an exact amount. Obviously, that's going to be like a minimum. So if people want to put more money in to make the overall amount, the prize fund bigger, then they can. But yeah, obviously, I haven't discussed it exactly. Is this your EU2 Hunter? Yes, it is indeed. So yeah, Aku, are you coming to play Misfit Says in a bit? Like I said, I was planning to do it about 9 o'clock, which is in about 35 minutes. Again, it does depend if we can get the people on for it. At the minute, I'm not expecting loads because obviously my Discord's only got about 30 people in, and I know that they're not all going to be active at exactly the right time. So it's obviously it's going to be a bit hit and miss to start with. But I was hoping today maybe to try and get a game going. There we go. Right. Sorry, mate, but not my type of activity. I have 10 to 15 FPS. What, on your computer, you mean? Or as in watching the stream, it's 10, 15 FPS. I hope it's not the stream. Always dip into the depot and fire station, since those gold bars are linked to quest on cooldown, and if it has been... I have not done that, to be fair. I haven't been into the fire station basement. I need to go in there. I'm assuming it's the basement that you're talking about. Right, I have got random crap in here. Destroy that. Yeah, so I'm gonna take these out. I'm gonna destroy all of these because they're useless. I need healing grenades, really. I may... Right, I'm gonna go and buy antidotes because... I'm gonna go and buy antidotes because I'm 99% sure, 99% certain that flesh eaters will poison you. I don't know why that is, but I've got that thing. Okay, fair enough. To be fair, this isn't exactly the newest PC in the world, but it does the trick. Or it definitely does it now. Show me your goods. Right. Don't even know what I'm doing here. Have I even got anything? Oh, hey. 45 ACP. Yeah, see, why is that? That extra bit of armor piercing. Right, I'm gonna buy. Nah, that's right, that should be enough, hopefully. Anti-poisons, wasn't it? That I wanted. Antidotes, so I'll buy 5 of them. And I think that will be it. Right, okay. Thank you for the heads up. Like I said, I don't think I will be going over there just yet anyway, so I think it should be okay. Can you install a... No, you can't. Right, anyway. Right, you know what? I'm going to buy another 100 just because. Just because. Just because. Just because I feel like it. Hopefully that will be enough. So where I've got to go? I've got to go up to the strange place. We'll go up to the strange place and we got to go into the mine that is there, and you are gonna die because I don't fancy. Because the thing is, as soon as you try and run from these, they turn around and they come after you, and it's annoying. Just running around on this game is a nightmare sometimes. But it's okay, we got past them. Yeah. Oh, wait, do you mean fire station as in... Okay, I'm going to look up it. Yeah, I'm assuming you mean the fire department up here. To be fair, that's a bit of a walk, though. From here, it's closer to mine than it is there, unless I'm thinking of somewhere different. Or unless it is somewhere different than what I'm thinking, or should I say. Yeah, strange places, flashes, and flashes, sometimes bug or spawn underground. Yeah, obviously I'm going to do the quest, so I'm going to be going underground. So that's alright. We're going to be okay. I think we'll be okay, he says. With not a great deal of confidence. But that was a rabbit. I just saw a rabbit. It's annoying that there's no, like, alt look on this. Or free look, or whatever you want to call it. I call it alt look because of PUBG. Is this your EU2 character? Yes, it is. This is my EU2 hunter. And I'm thoroughly expecting someone to come and kill me now. Which I don't really care as long as I get this bloody quest done. Got my mods in as well, ready to go. I'm not gonna lie, I was really excited to get the mods in when I first started playing this game. And I finally got it. And I feel like it's a bit underwhelming. Please don't tell me that I'm going to need lockpicks. Oh, no, I don't. Thank God for that. Cave of cockroaches. Right, here we go. What armor do you have? I am just currently using the level 15 armor. The traditional level 15 armor. I'll be honest, I have no idea how to get in or out of this place. Oh. Right. Let's take a look, shall we? That is my armor, right? Spawn light gun one day. Okay, fair enough. All caves loop on themselves except the furthest right as you enter. Right, okay. I am in the furthest right hand cave, so I'm going to assume at some stage... Oh, no, that's the... Oh. Oh dear. Oh my god, it doesn't even have English subtitles on it. What's going on? Here we go. Oh god. Man's about to die. Right, I'm gonna assume going back this way is probably beneficial. Oh, hang on, was that where I come in? Oh, let's try this way then. Oh, I don't like the skulls. Oh, hang on. There should be one hive to the far right cave and 3 in the Loppy cave. I'm assuming you mean the Loopy cave, but yes. Right, okay, so that's... Let's have another loop. Who's that Chungus guy? That would be my miner. I'm gonna just keep going to the right. That is not the right. So we're gonna keep following this one to the right. See, I followed that to the right. I'm sure that took us the other way last. No, it didn't. What's this one then? That's where I've just gone through. That's where I've just gone through as well. Oh, there's a corpse. How lovely. Oh, we got a ring. I'll sell that. Oh, we got a key. I like it when you find a key, a nice key. Right, this looks like an end room. Right, so I'm going to presume that if I go through here, this is going to take me through to that other one that I just blew up a second ago. Again, that's like another end room. So... yeah, that's the same thing. Right, okay, so... from this point here, I'm presuming that is one whole thing there. SMG or AR, because when you're farming some sort of pistol, pioneer and all this stuff, it does not have enough DPS. In USA 1, there's a guy named BigOlChungus. It is not me. Is that key? That key is for the Strange Place basement. I'm in the Strange Place basement. If you're doing the Copper Tube quest, those fleshy caves. Ah, okay, fair enough. Thank you for that. I'm going to assume that after about 10-15 minutes of running around in circles in here, I'll start to get the idea of where it all takes me. Okay. Hopefully, I've just found myself a new way. Aha! Oh god. Which way do we go? Left? Straight on? Is there a right? Oh, I'm going to assume it's straight on then. Through the O. Through the O we go. Kaboom. I'm assuming I'm going the right way because there is bugs. Oh, hello. Oh no, don't do this. Come on, Mr. Flesh Eater. Hate it when the game glitches out like that. It's not too bad with these. It's with the spiders. You gotta be careful. Is that way or way out? That is the question. I'm gonna assume no. To be fair, I've done what I always do, and that is just wing it. Yes, wing it. Wow, there's a bag. Is there anything good in the bag? Oh, don't pick that up. Thank you. I don't fancy dying today. Right. This is where I come from. Outside is a wooden door. Okay. It says you'll find the number one that opens the coffin inside war. Oh, okay. Oh my god, what the fuck was that noise? I didn't like that. Just running. I saw a cockroach on the wall, not a fan. This feels like it's the route to the entrance. Oh look, and it is. What a pro, that is how it's done. So, that is how you get out that. There's a door. Oh, there's not a door. Where's the wooden door? I want to see the wooden door. I want stuff. Stuff. Give me the stuff. Stuff. Is it on the other side? It's on the other side, isn't it? It's that wooden door around here. I'm going to assume that's what he's talking about. Detonated all 4 hives? I bloody hope so. Oh. I bloody hope so. I think I did. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did all 4 hives. I hope so, because I've got rid of all the stuff. I've got rid of all the stuff. No, yeah, I did all 4. I don't know how I managed to do it, but yeah. Ruined building. Ah, right, okay. The top right of the strange place. Well, there's a well that's full. This one? Oh, did he say a storage box? That's all going absolutely insagny. Oh. Ah, I see. Ooh. Am I about to go down this and die? I'm ready for you. Where are you? I'll take the vodka. The annoying thing is I can't even like loot any of this because I'm... There's no point in taking it. What's that? Oh, that was like lit up like a Christmas tree. I got well excited then. Storage box, here we go. Oh, red wine. Very snazzy, and I need that. I'll take that. Ooh, oops. Did not mean to sprint jump then, that was an accident. What am I drinking? I'm just drinking a beer at the minute. Obviously, you should always drink responsibly, always be of age. What the f... Okay. I've just completed another quest. Okie dokie. Oh, still wire. And them. Oh, yes, absolutely. Absolutely. There's a boot there. Can I have the boot? Can I pick up the boot? I'm going to assume there's not a great deal left for me to loot now. Oh, well, that's a shame. Thank you for letting me know about that. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's alright. I am going in the correct direction. Smashing. That's all right. We're sound. We can do it. Ah, lovely. Right, so there we go. We got some threads. That's handy. They coming very much handy. So what have I got to do? The microprocessor. What's the NDP detector? Fix the NDP detector. I don't even know what that is. Where I've got to go for that. But yeah, all right. NDP detector. Where is that? Those electronics are to make an NDP. Yeah, I got that on my thing. I'm just. I don't even know if I've even done this quest yet. Sure, I'll find out soon enough. Maybe I should do that as well. That could be some money. I just was in Spider Cave on my character and I'm almost level 14. If you can kill that big cave spider at that level, that'll be a decent amount of XP. NDP detector is like, yeah, I know. It's for like, is it for artifacts? I think it is for the artifact hunting or whatever it is. I'm not 100% sure. I ain't been there yet. Again, that's something that I do kind of want to try, but we'll have to see. See how we get on. See when I get to that point. What time is it? It's 7:45. Ooh. 9. That's what I meant. So here we go. Right. I'm gonna pop you in there. Pop you in there. Do I sell that? Do I need that? I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it in there just for the sake of it. I'm also gonna leave that in there. I don't know what I meant to do with that, but I'm gonna leave it in there. That I was just gonna sell. Let's go and have a look at this. Oh God, I'm miles away. It's put me near the hangar by the Watchers. What's going on? One part is where you picked it up. One part is in the locked door in bunker that you need key from boss room 4. And empty. You need key from whatever kind of version. Ah, okay, fair enough. Is it me or are dogs like the most annoying thing in the universe on this game? Dogs, bugs. Dogs, bugs. What else is annoying? Dogs and bugs. Just dogs and bugs. They're just annoying. Uh-huh. What else? I don't want to be getting more of them. Oh, I need to do gunpowder, cave of spiders. Oh, I need to explore that. I don't want to do that. Strange map critters, monkeys. Can't be bothered to do. Again, can't be bothered to do that or that. Like I said, I think it might just be a farming session. Let's have a look. No, get out. I have bigger fish to fry. Show me good. There you go. It is similar type of long-term experience. They more can do with this. In memory of mother is easy. Which one's in memory of mother? Oh yeah, I'm not too bothered about that. It's just again, that's like a going over to tunnels and messing around with that, which I can't be bothered for. Right now, what do I want to do? I might try. Oh, see, I don't want to try fire spiders without healing grenades. That's the only issue. I think it might be a trip to Black Sunset Camp and Hornets. So I'm going to go over there. That was a mistake. Let's buy some ciders first. Last thing I want to do is run out of ciders on the way there. I think should be good. Saying that, will I even go? Will I even go through more than one cider? Is this teleport? Maybe I might use two. Might. It'll probably be one cider from now to the block post. Oh, what am I doing? I don't even need to come in. I don't even think I might not even use a cider. Is that nice that I have a wolf for a point X and a PO1? Can you use the wolf at the minute at that level? I don't think the wolf's level 18, isn't it? I'm pretty sure I can't use it yet. Do you mean the fox? Have you done the fisherman quest yet? No, I have not. I've not done that on BigOlChungus or on this character, actually. Right, this is the bit where I actually have to be somewhat careful right now, because if the boars come at me, I don't think there is a great deal that I can actually do, especially without healing grenades. I will most likely just die. He says, and look, there's a level 13 one right there. Is that 13 or? Yeah, it's level 13. I could just go for the jugular. Go for it now. Get the kill. There's a teleporter there. Obviously, it's right next to the boar. Oh. Hefty. It's always nerve-wracking at this point. I don't know. My main issue is here. I could probably kill it. I'm not even too sure. I haven't even tried killing one of them boars at this level yet. So that's slightly like, that's like mid. I know like a level 28 boar I would struggle with. I also know like a level 10 boar or a level 9 boar or 8 boar or whatever they are that you get around Solar City. I can do quite easy. Do you know the inventory reload trick? I will do the quest, but I think I'm going to just do a little bit of farming now just to get back into the swing of things. I'm presuming you mean basically when you run out, changing gun and hitting load. Essentially. I don't know exactly the ins and outs of it, but I'm gathering it's something to do with that, because that is like a very instant reload when you have, like, if you just have that. See, that's if you do it the other way with a pistol. So if I do it that obviously, so I'm assuming you have to like swap weapon, and then I'm assuming you have to swap weapon, bring up your inventory, and then hit load. Don't know. I have to try it. That is... It'll stay good. Right, well. Don't exactly know how long it's going to take me to get here. If I'm going to step 1, split your ammo in 2 stacks. Step 2, when you run out of ammo in a mag, instead of milling your reload holster weapon, press second stack, load into weapon, and your weapon is reloaded. Okay, that is actually a good... Oh, let's try it. Let's try it. So that's my stack at the minute. It's loaded in it. Right, okay. I'll give it a go. Let's see how it... Isn't bunker area super irradiated? It is indeed. That's why I got a gas mask. I think bunker area is okay without the anti-rads. Saying I do usually bring a few just in case, but I usually do bring about 4 or 5, but I haven't this time. I've neglected to do it. That's a level 17. Question is now. Well, first things first, can I actually hit one? No, I cannot. Is he coming to me or is he going away? Going away. My shot is amazing. There's actually level 13 wolf as well. Oh, okay. No, I'm not going in the bunker. I'm not going in the bunker, you lunatic. I don't fancy jellies at the minute. Oh, that's shocking. Oh my god, my accuracy is amazing. Right, come on then. Right, let's... Come on. You know, the thing is, I guarantee they're just going to pop out and 4 of them are going to attack me at once. Come on, you bugger. You know, the thing is, what will happen is I'm going to run over this hill. Ooh. Oh, it's a good job I've got them antidotes on me, innit? Nosk. Right, so you have to do that, Oh, sorry. Load into weapon and wash. That is long, but it is probably still quicker than actually reloading. I want to be on this side. To be fair, I got a fair amount of XP from that. Oh, you bugger. Oh, done it again. Oh my goodness. It is the world's slowest reloading weapon, isn't it? It really is. Why is there so many high level ones here? When I was here the other day farming, there literally none of them were this level. There was literally one level 17 and the rest were all level 12s. So all the XP I was getting was lower. I actually quite like that they're not coming towards me. It's nice. I think kill him. He's gonna shoot lizard, but he just came in my way and I killed him. Yeah, that happens. That happens. Oh, that was but. Yeah, I mean, I could. I've got the free AR, but. Death to you, little gits. And I'm free again. Oh, that one over there, that one over there, that one. Oh, you little sod. I was actually really ready for it then to not do that. Why all of a sudden is this like very low, very high level? Oh, these are hits. Come on. There we go. Oh, these spawns I don't trust. See, I don't mind them being higher, but it's just what my point is like, yeah, I don't mind if they're higher. My point is like, it just seems to be that when you get to the point where you're actually able to sort of contend with them nice and comfortably, that's when they all start all of a sudden becoming the lower level ones, so you get less XP from. That's the thing that is, yeah. Like they just like shoot me with SKS and then that happens. It happens. It's been known to happen to many people. You're definitely not the first. I think with all that, because I've been shot by my friends. My friends have shot me. It's the circle of life. These things are horrific to hit, aren't they? Oh, you get. See, the XP here seems to be pretty half decent, which is nice. I think you're right though. I think it might be a better idea to get a an assault rifle maybe or something like that. Oh god. Do you know what I'm gonna do? Oh dear, I am dead. No, I'm not. I'm survived. That did do a pretty decent amount of damage to me, though, I must admit. Yes. Yes, can do. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Right, I'm gonna run back to BSS camp now then, and then do that in a moment. So I'm just gonna, in a second, I'm gonna take a 5-minute break. There's a couple of bits I need to do. Like, you probably heard my missus just say I need to put the curtains up because we washed the curtains today. So yeah. Which is why you want to agree with me, because it's you're running up to you're in front of someone else. That is also true. But even so, still done it before. It happens. It happens. It's been known to happen. I am particularly bad for getting in people's way. I must admit, I'm always walking in front of people's aim. I'm just now wondering as well whether to. I think I might maybe try and jump on some of these quests, but I don't know which one. I don't really want to do that bunker quest. Not yet, anyway. I do rat burger quite easily. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should just go and kill rats in Solar City and get rat meat. That's an easy one for me to do. Oh, blimey, I'm really tired. I had a particularly long day today. And well, to be fair, the last couple of weeks has been a bit long, which is why I've been a little bit on and off with the stream and the uploading schedule, which is not ideal, but it's not ideal, but it happens. Right. Here we are. Right. So yeah, I'm just gonna quit out that for a minute because there's no sense in leaving it open while I'm gonna be gone for the next 5 or 6 minutes. Having said that, I am particularly tired tonight. Protective shield is required to join a faction. Yeah, I know. I had to do that the other day to join BSS. I had to do it the other day to join BSS, to join Bingle's clan. Right, just go to the base and show me those quests are to which ones are important. Ah, that's alright. To be fair, I know which ones are important and which ones are not. Or at least I know which ones are important for the minute. Immediately. But yeah, there's not... Oh, my back is really hurt. I mean, to be honest, the only one that really is probably, I'd say, important as such is the one for the NDP batteries. So I can join a faction. But apart from that, I don't think any of them... I haven't come across any of them on my other character yet, so I'm gonna assume that they're not that important because I haven't needed them so far. Sorry, when you said Aku, yes, I potentially can play with you next weekend. Obviously, you're in the Discord. I'll let you know when I'm playing on this character. The summer break start in Finland is gonna start next weekend. Ah, okay. Summer break. What's that? School summer break. Off the top of my head, do everything Gosha Karevi Trader gives you. Say will give you a crashed helicopter quest. Yeah. Which crashed helicopter quest? Because there is two, isn't there? Because you've got one for like, is it the containers? And then you've also got one for the. You have to like investigate the corpses to get like the manifest things or something. I can't remember exactly what it was, but no, the containers I think was the drinking water, wasn't it? That's the BSS quest. But yeah, I'll be brutally honest, I am absolutely shattered right now. So's Archie, look at him. My cat is standing on his cat tree and he is dying. Exclusion zone one. Oh, okay, no, I haven't done that yet. No, he hasn't given me yet. I haven't done any exclusion zone quests yet. The only quests I've done. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, it's just like I said, it's been a long couple of weeks. Like I just started a new job. I've got a lot going on at the minute, so like every evening by about this time I'm falling asleep already. Because I'm getting up at silly o'clock in the morning. Because basically when I started this channel, I was doing a different job and like my times weren't quite as like, I weren't working for quite as long. So I had a bit more time, whereas now, because I was doing shift work, then I've gone back to doing like early mornings, but I'm just like, my body's still readjusting to doing like the getting up really, really early and being at work all day, and then like, you know, being home in the evening. Like it's just getting like the last couple of weeks, every day I've been getting back, and by about, so I leave the house, I wake up at like 6:15, 6:30. I'll leave the house at about 7ish. Just gone 7, and then I've been getting back. Not, I haven't been getting back too late really. I've been getting back between like 3 and 5, I'd say. And then like it's just after I eat dinner, for some reason I've just been like falling asleep in the chair because I'm an old man. That's what my missus just said. You need to do radioactive metal quest and everything Gosha gives you. Yeah, I'll bear that in mind. I mean, I probably will do. Like, the thing with these sorts of games is like I feel like it is better just to do them at your own pace. Like, I get there's things like if you're trying to like level up quick, there is definitely things that you should sort of do early on as quick as you can. But with that character, I'm not necessarily overly fussed too much about leveling up rapid quick. Just do not sleep and get to sleep at 6. No, definitely not. I'm making money in South Cellar City. There's a storage box in the same house. Where is the car keys? One of the houses. White Vine. White Vine? White Vine. I'm trying to work out where he's on. South Cellar City. There's a storage box in the same house. Oh, yes. I think I know where he's on about. I think I know where you're on about. The little village that's just south of Solar City, I think, is what he's talking about. I like the event that goes on there because you actually get some decent loot and decent XP from that event, and it's such an easy event to do. Once you've done it once, it becomes very easy, and it's very good XP and quick XP. Yeah, again, see, like, I'm still yet to find like very good money makers on this game that aren't farming wise. The abandoned village with a well. Yeah, that's what I thought he was talking about as well. The one with the event. And I made a lot of money by those events and looting. Yeah, see, oh, excuse me. Whoa. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, like, I'm still sort of yet to find. Like, I know of like 2 or 3 money makers. I know of sort of like 2 or 3 money makers that aren't combat involved or farming involved. I have an idea of a couple more, but in the grand scheme of things, I feel like most of the money making on this game is purely done by exclusion zone artifact hunting, which is going to be like, obviously that's like quite a thing. I feel like that's a higher level thing to be doing, and then obviously like farming stuff like sun spiders or whatever. Varies in safe ways to make money. Take GSA to kill jellies in tunnels and collect their biomaterial and sell in solar BSS. Yeah, I have heard that the jellies are easy money. But then do you sell them on the commission, or do you sell them to the traders? Because again, like, yeah, this is the thing with this game that makes it a bit more interesting, is that obviously you're selling it on commission, so it's almost like RuneScape's GE, isn't it? So it's like you're sort of, you don't make instant money, you're actually like waiting over time, and that stuff could take forever to sell, so it's never like guaranteed. Whereas if you sell to the traders, it's less money, but you get it then and there. How do I make money? Like I said, I know a few money makers. Not bears, sun spider. Yeah, so this is what I mean. Like, obviously, like bears, sun spiders is high level combat. Coast is level 30. Training grounds. I don't know what training. I haven't been to training grounds. I'm assuming that's a high level thing. So like, again, it's one of them games that obviously is. I feel like obviously the more you play it, the more XP you get, the higher you level you get, the more money makers become available to you. Green 20, blue jelly 50, sell them to traders 70% price. Yeah. To be fair, there is that. I could see that being decent money making, because there is a lot of jellies, and there's a lot of blue jellies in the tunnels. If you go from the bog entrance, there's definitely loads of blue jellies in there that you could make a lot of money on. My preferred money makers are AWOLs. Excuse me, I'm really sorry. 5 commissioning in tunnels of Krabby. Yes, fuel's another good one. The only thing with fuel is I feel like the time to make it is quite long. I think it just depends. I think the time to make it is quite long. I don't think as a money maker, I feel like it is sort of decent-ish money, but I feel like it's not the quickest, if that makes sense. I feel like there's other ways that you can make money quicker, but it is a viable option, I suppose. Killing lizards and making AWOLs. Yeah, see, I think my preferred money, especially for a lower level, between sort of like level 7 and level 15, making AWOLs is a great way to do money. Sell AWOLs on commission or to Doctor and Solar, since he gives you 100%. I still think I sell them. So the way I did it was I just made friends with Bingle and sold them to him for 800 each. Because that way I'm not waiting for him to go on commission. I know that he will give me the cash there and then. So that was how I got the money for the motorbike. I literally said to Bingle, do you need AWOLs? He said yes, and I was like, right, brilliant. But there's also a spawn point for the earring in the engineering settlement bathroom. If you get the key, you have to get a key from the hangar side, and that opens the door, and the earrings in the toilet system. But yeah, so if you make AWOLs and sell them in tunnels, you can sell them for about 800 each if you want them to go quickly. If you're willing to hang on and wait, you can sell them up to about 1k, I think, and they still will go. It just depends. You have to be lucky, don't you? Because obviously you have to bear in mind that the people are going to be selling them lower to get the money quicker, to try and get theirs brought. So I tend to just sell mine for about 800, which usually is the lowest price in the commission are there at the time, but at least I know that they're going to sell like pretty much not instantly, but they're going to sell quickly. Another money maker that I quite like doing, I'm just trying to think. I ain't really done much money making lately. Money makers. Radioactive material is not a bad money maker. It sort of depends how much you're looking to make, what sort of like what you're like looking to set up polymers. If you can, it again, some of it is like luck based as well. Like if you like, polymers are a bit of a pain in the ass to get, but you can actually get lucky. If you get lucky with them, then obviously you get quite a few of them. You can get them quite quick. Like it's the same with the making the AWOLs. Like sometimes you go lizards, and the first like 5 or 6 you kill, you get like 3 or 4 AWOLs, 3 or 4 venoms from each one. So that is sort of like a luck of the draw thing. Just trying to think, what else have I done to make money? I've done a little bit of flipping. Not a great deal, but I have done some flipping. So flipping obviously being like, I'll go to say Solar City Commission, I'll buy something that I think will sell for more in another commission, and then I'll take it there. So like, I don't know, something stupid, like let's say off the top of my head, like Hornet Dust at the BSS camp commission is probably not likely to sell as much there, because obviously the Hornets are right next to it, so most people, apart from the people who are just now like doing the quests, will not bother buying it from there. I feel like that's something that will sell like everywhere else, so I'll then like take it from there. That's the first thing that popped into my head. I'm not sure what it is, but yeah, like I'd basically just think of something that you would want to buy at a certain commission and buy it from another commission, and then is it like sell it for more over at the next one. So it's like just to make a little bit more money depending on how much I think it'll sell for. I have made the free AK quests. Sorry, I was just on a little rant there, and I've just realised I didn't answer the last 3 messages. So I have made the free AK quests. I'm going to assume that's an AR quest, but I sold it because I'm a hunter, so not that much damage. Yes, that's a good point, but at the same time, it is a viable option for a secondary, so that's down to you. But I personally, I kept mine because I sometimes use it as a secondary. Since now opening doors reward you with blue NDP batteries, rare ores, gold bars, etc. Just do a proper picklock route every day and you'll be a bit richer. Yeah. Drop chances tied to level, so you can farm elder lizards in northeast entrance to tunnels. That's where I usually go as well. And I have found that out myself the hard, well, not the hard way, but I've found that out, that obviously the higher the level, if you go for the higher level monsters, you get the more loot. So again, it's just, it boils down to how quickly you want to kill them as well. Like obviously if you go for the slightly lower level ones, they're quicker kills, but loot slightly less, so you have to balance it out. I killed a lizard and got 12 venom. Yeah, that's perfect. That's what you want. That's exactly what you want. Every ammo component sells like crazy, so you can sell sulfur, for example, or charcoal or copper. Copper is more profitable than gold. It does you get, but yeah, see, again, this is like, this is the thing. There's so many ways to make money. on this game. Like I made a load of money on AWOLs, but without even doing the farming side of things. So when I was selling them to Bingle, there was a point where I had made about 50 or 60, and I ended up selling him like 130 because I noticed that someone in Solar City was selling Venoms for like 100 each. And obviously 5 Venoms is at that price is 500 tokens. 5 Venoms will get you 2 AWOLs, which obviously if you sell them at 800 each is 1600. So I thought to myself, if I buy the 5 Venoms plus 2 vodkas, that's like 520 tokens. That's like a K profit without even having to do the farming. So I literally just, I think in the end, like I said, I think I made about 60, and then I think I got another 60 or 70, but I just brought the Venoms for. And just literally, like, obviously I didn't make as much profit because I weren't farming the Venoms, but obviously I still made something like, I probably made about 500 or 600 tokens profit off of each AWOL, or each 2 AWOLs that I made. So I probably made about 300 to 500 tokens per AWOL without even having to go out and do the farming. Water everywhere and not a drop to drink. That's another one. What I have how much water bowls? Like empty water bowl. Can you even get empty water bowls? I don't even know. But how much? And then how much is a bottle of drinking water if you sell it on like not commission, but like sell it by trade? I don't know. I'm going to assume it's like 5. Right. To be fair, what I do with water bottles is I usually have like, as you probably saw in my storage, then I tend to have about like, well, 20 or 30, say, for argument's sake. But on that character, on the hunter, I have about 60 water bottles, and what I'll do is every so often I'll just go and fill all of them up. But then every time I go into my storage, I just drink a bottle of water, just so it's like, so my character never gets hungry or thirsty, or like, yeah. I do selling anything 1 batteries, teleport ones, but my weak chains are on NDP bodies, not powder, not crystals, not polymer, empty batteries. Yeah. I don't know. Again, I've not really got that far into it to know how to do that yet. That's something I haven't really dealt with much in yet. But yeah. Oh my goodness, excuse me. Do you know what? I think I might even have to end the stream here, you know. I'm just getting to the point where I'm tired. I feel like I could do with the slightly earlier night. Which is a shame that I'm cutting the stream a bit shorter than usual, but I don't want to be sitting here. I don't want to be sitting here and like playing and moping and being just sitting here, and I don't want to be too quiet. I want to actually give you guys some entertainment. I feel like I'd rather end the stream early than sit here and just be boring and not entertaining for you guys. So I think give it another 5 minutes. I'll give you 5 minutes more, and then I think I'm going to call it there. I am going to try and get an upload out tomorrow as well, if possible. I don't know, but from what I've seen, no one says water nowhere on commission. I don't think you sell it on commission anywhere, but I would take a stock of it personally. Yeah, like I said, I usually have like a load. I usually tend to, when I'm like early game, especially when I'm bopping around on like the first few areas, I tend to grab a load of water. But whenever I find them, I tend to grab the empty ones, or just any bottles of water that I find, whether they're or empty plastic bottles. I always try and grab as many of them as I can and just fill up my bank with them. And then obviously, yeah, later on I will try and split them between banks, or I will, like, whenever I buy. See, at Karovi's a bit different. I usually, so like from Karovi, I mainly go out towards BSS camp or Fire Spider's side, so I'll always pass through Gosha anyway, so I always just buy a bottle and drink it off him. Sorry, Aku, are you having any other games? So I'm presuming you mean, do you play any other games, or what other games do I play? Basically any first-person shooter. So, like, I love Battlefield. I used to play a lot of Call of Duty, but I haven't in a long time. Battlefield is probably one of my favorite franchises. Basically, apart from that, any sort of like first-person shooter, like PUBG. I love PUBG. I love all like the free-to-play ones on Steam that are like really terrible and like bad, but they're just very fun. Just make a stream whenever you are energetic. Don't have to adhere to weekends only too much. Yeah, well, this is the thing. At the minute, it's just been, my plan was to stream once a week and upload once a week, because that's a schedule that I know I can keep to generally most of the time. Just at the minute, it's like I said, with the new job and stuff, it's just a little bit like, yeah, it's just a little bit up in the air just for this like week or two. After another week or so, I will be back doing it as I was. Saturday streams, Sunday uploads, bang. Sorry, to answer your question, Flock, I'm level 12. What's the best way to get what's the best to get a lot? I'm assuming you mean what's the best way to level up, essentially, or what's the quickest way to level up. So my answer to that would be, at level 12, it's going to be to do lizards for another... Oh, you're a merc as well. Okay, so maybe hornets then. I think if you do hornets by bunker, make sure you take a gas mask to not take radiation poisoning. So make sure you take a... Yeah, that's another good question from MD. Do you have an SKS and some armor yet? I'm presuming at level 12 you probably have a weapon and... Yeah, you got the AR? Okay. So if you've got the AR and you've got like some half-decent armor, so like the Gorka trousers and Gorka jacket and like the cycling helmet and some boots, I would say go to and try Hornets is probably the best option, which is by the bunker on the far eastern side of the map. You'll see the BSS camp there. So that's probably what I would say. Fire spiders and elder spiders. See, I think at that level that's taking it a bit too, that's going a bit too early, I think. I did Hornets with a friend. Yeah, see, I would try the Hornets there. See how you get on with the normal Hornets. If you get on okay with the normal Hornets, you can try the Elder Hornets, which are just slightly more east of the bunker. But stick to the west-hand side of the west side of the bunker to start with the slightly lower level ones, I would say. MD says fire spiders and elder spiders at Dead Forest. Elder spiders, I would say yes, potentially, but fire spiders at that level is a bit of an ask. I feel like that is a bit of a pain in the backside at that level. I feel like you're going to die unless you've got the healing grenade, and you probably will still go through a lot of them. American like sniper is not made of twigs. It can tank spiders for a bit. Yeah, but still fire spiders, I feel like they hit quite hard. I feel like 16 maybe. What level do you unlock the Marauder 7? Is it 14? Might be 14. It might be better to try there at 14 if you're gonna try fire spiders. But personally, I think, I mean, this is my opinion. I think that sometimes it's better to go with the lower level monster that you can kill quicker, looks less populated, and that's like in my opinion, the Hornets spawn quicker, they're less populated by other players, and obviously they're a bit easier to kill. So I think that especially at that lower level, I feel like you can literally sit there, pop, kill 3 or 4 of them, loot whatever you want, whether you want to loot or not. Like, I just feel like you can put out more bullets quicker and you can kill quicker without having the other players there as well. Like, and then obviously the same thing with fire spiders. If you're alone at fire spiders at that low level and you get 3 or 4 of them on you at once, that's going to be it. Yeah, there's one fire spider that one's away enough for you not to alert the rest. The one near the flesh eater spawns. Yeah, I get that. I get that 100%. Like, I get that there is, you can probably take 1 or 2, but I feel like waiting for that one to spawn, like rather than getting that sort of like 1000 XP or 1500 XP from that one fire spider and then having to wait for it to spawn, I'd rather literally I'd rather stay at Hornets and just literally be banging bullets left, right, and center. You lose money on Dead Forest at first, regardless, because your medical skills isn't it? Yeah, see that this again, Flock, this is why my personal opinion would be to do the Hornets, is because they're still decent XP, especially at that level. After you get to about level 16 to 18, definitely fire spiders, but for me, I found it a lot easier to do Hornets, and I did Hornet on my minor. I did Hornets at level. I didn't do fire spiders solo until like level 18 because I just found that I was going through hills too quickly. Again, like I said, it is definitely doable, especially if you know the game. It's definitely doable, but that's just my opinion. Obviously, it's down to you at the end. I'm doing bike quest also while farming XP. To be completely honest with you, if I was you, I would go straight for doing a bike quest. I wouldn't worry about farming XP if you're doing a bike quest, because the bike quest offers pretty decent XP rates anyway. I think the first quest is 10,000 XP and then it goes up by like 5,000 every time you do a quest or something silly like that. Is Hornets a good way to level up? I think so. I think Hornets is the perfect bridge between lizards and fire spiders. And I feel like if you do it at the right times, you'll level up very quickly. And then you won't have too much trouble going from them to fire spiders. I got 9 pipes and all the first quest parts. Okay, yeah, cool. That's good. The rest of them ain't too bad, really. Like I said, I think... I don't know if you've... Obviously, I'm presuming that you've seen the video on my channel, but I have a video of how to do the motorbike quests, so that'll like talk you through how to do it. But the third quest is a gas tank. That's a nice, easy one. The 4th and 5th quests are to get the fuel and purify it. So as long as you go and get the... as long as you get like 2 or 3 containers of the fuel, when you go to the radio telescope, then you don't have to do 2 trips there, and then it makes the last like that bit a bit quicker, and then yeah, it's not too bad. XP or something. Yeah, quests are still, I think quests at once you get around level 12, 13, 14, 15, that area, I think quests still can be viable, but I do think you have to be selective, because a lot of the quests will offer like 1000 XP when some of them will offer like 15 to 20,000. I think you have to be a bit selective on which ones you're doing if you're trying to rank up fast. I've never been in Black Sunset area. What should I bring? You don't really need anything, to be fair. I would say just teleport. I'd make your way to Karovi. And I would then teleport from Karovi that way. I can't remember exactly where the teleport is. I will tell you now. Hang on. I'm going to tell you exactly where it is. Teleport from F12.6, which is just southeast of Karovi. That's going to take you up to the block post. You want to then go through the block post towards the north, towards I-10-1, which is then going to teleport you to the northwest of the Black Sunset camp. And then yeah, once you're down there, you literally just want to run to the Black Sunset camp and then run south. Number 1, kill 20 big spiders. Number 2, get hornet wings. Number 3, you got hornet powder. So yeah, where was we anyway? So Anyway, sorry, Aku, you was asking me about earlier about just before we went off on that bit of a tangent talking about the fastest ways to level up, and me and MD started arguing. He was talking about other FPS games and have I tried CS:GO? I have tried CS:GO. I'm not a huge fan of it. I am a fan of it. Like, I think it's okay. I get it. I'll play. I'd like occasionally we'll do a bit of surf on it. But I don't tend to play it too much. I got a couple of friends who are quite heavily into it, and they've like I've got one friend in particular who played it for years, and he was pretty good at it. But yeah, like CS:GO is not the sort of game that sort of search and destroy-esque game mode is not particularly my cup of tea. Same reason. For that same reason, I'm not exactly a big fan of Valorant. Given the choice between Valorant and CS:GO, I prefer CS:GO. Even sort of battle royales, I'm not heavily into. Like, I like a bit of PUBG. I'm quite a big fan of PUBG, but I'm like in general battle royales like Warzone and Fortnite, I'm not overly keen on. I'll play them occasionally with friends and stuff, but yeah. I've almost just run into Black Sunset. That'll be fine. You should be fine. I mean, unless you're conf-fed, which I'm not too sure. But if you're conf-fed, then you're gonna get stuck because you ain't gonna be able to go into the Black Sunset. But so just be careful of that. So you'll have to just go maybe run from L10-1 to the bunker straight away. Just make sure you got a gas mask as well when you get to the bunker. And you can buy a gas mask at the Black Sunset camp if you need to. Anyway, yeah, so my personal preference when it comes to FPS games is your general like multiplayer TDM domination headquarters style shooter. So like essentially COD, your CODs, your Battlefields, anything with that sort of like not feel to it, but any of the first person shooters with like the big team based modes I'm a big fan of. Obviously, don't get me wrong, I don't mind like the search and destroy style mode, but yeah, I like anything like Battlefield, like big open, like kind of open world combat, and like Battlefield is probably my favorite. COD again, like I spent years playing COD, but I just I got to the point where I got a bit sick of it, which is why I sort of gave it up in the end. But I still play a bit of Battlefield. I still enjoy a lot of Battlefield. Like I say, PUBG is quite fun. And then, like I say, any of the sort of like the more indie sort of like free to play Steam first person shooters that you find, like the clunky bad graphic. If it's like clunky and it's got bad graphics, chances are I'll be happy to play it and have a go and look at it. I'm very into them sorts of games, and I always find that I tend to do quite well on them, which is really odd. But yeah, that's what I sort of like. And again, that's how I found this. I found Will to Live Online because it was more because I found it because of the first person shooter element, and that was why I fell in love with it. Not necessarily because of the MMO or the RPG sort of style of it. It was more because it's like the way I see Will to Live Online is it's kind of like RuneScape but with guns. So you've got like a few skills to level up and get better. Obviously you've got like your currency system and your money making ways and stuff like that. Where did I find Will to Live Online? So I found Will to Live Online just by looking on Steam. Funnily enough, I didn't find it, like I'd never actually seen it before. So it was about the time that I got to the point with Call of Duty because what you gotta understand is I played Call of Duty so my first Call of Duty I played was Call of Duty 2, Big Red one. That was the first Call of Duty that I played online on a console. That was on the PlayStation 2. So I've been playing Call of Duty for like the last 15 years. Longer than that. I've been playing probably for like the last 18 years. And I just got to the point where I got absolutely sick of it. So I think like, I think it was basically I was looking for game. Basically, I got to the point where I got sick of that, and I was like, right, I need something new to play, and I don't want to play. At the time, I didn't want to play like a traditional first-person shooter. I wanted to try something different or slightly different, you know, something with a bit of a different flavor to it, and that is how I ended up downloading. Basically, I ended up adding to my library like a load of different games, and Will to Live Online was on that list, and that was the first one that I decided to like give a try, and then I got on it and was like, I love it. And then since then I just haven't been able to stop playing it. It's been, I've really enjoyed it. Yeah, see, I'm very happy that I found it as well. I'm particularly happy. Like I said, it wasn't like I found it on YouTube and decided to play it. I just was looking through random games, random free-to-play games on Steam, saw it and thought, okay, this looks like it could be quite interesting. Like, so I was looking for like some sort of survival-y game. I think my inspiration behind this game was DayZ, so I think I was looking for something sort of, because my friend had played DayZ quite a lot, and I didn't want to pay for it, so I was like, I saw Will to Live Online and thought, okay, that looks kind of DayZ, like it has that like survival-y kind of thing to it, which is why I was like, okay, I'll give it a go and see what it's like. It's so addictive game. Yeah, it is. It's a very addictive game. The thing is, it's just enjoyable, is what it is. It's such an easy game to go on and play, and you don't have to think overly much. You don't have to like. It's not too in your face and too loud and too brash like any sort of other first-person shooter. It is just, yeah, it's nice. It's just a nice, easy game to play. It's a very chilled out, relaxed game, which I really enjoy about it. What's your name in EU2? That is a very good question. I don't even know. I don't have the game open at the minute, so I can't even tell you, but I will find out and I will let you know next time I play. So it'll probably be next weekend. Like I said, I'll be on to play next weekend anyway. Yeah, I'll be on to play next weekend, and I'll let you know then. I mean, in terms of zombie games, Dead Frontier 2 is also one of the games. Also, never played Dead Frontier. I mean, again, I'm gonna make myself look like an absolute idiot here, but I do love Call of Duty Zombies. Not so much the newer games, but like the older one, like the first 3 or 4 sort of zombies games on that COD brought out were decent. I say zombies games. Like the first, so like the World at War Zombies was brilliant. Black Ops 1 Zombies was good. Black Ops 2 Zombies was alright. Black Ops 3 Zombies is, yeah, it's okay. It's decent enough. But then after that, it gets a bit silly and a bit like, yeah. Cold War Zombies was okay, actually. I'll say that. But yeah, so but for really, if you want a mechanically solid game, I would recommend Warframe. I've heard of Warframe and I've never played it. I've played Warface. This is one thing that I've been, because I keep coming across Warframe because I played Warface and I love Warface and it's such a good game for a free-to-play game. But yeah, I've not played. I have spoke to a couple of people and they're like, oh, I think I've heard of that. Is that Warframe? And I'm like, no, it's Warface. Warface. But yeah, again, Warframe is one of them games that's kind of on my list of games to play at some stage, but I haven't got around to it yet. What are you doing next time playing? I play Will to Live Online and CS. Next time I'm playing, I will probably just carry on with my Hunter. I'm not too sure. I need to work out what it is that I want to do with that Hunter. Like, tonight was just like a little bit of getting back on it to see what was going on with it, because I haven't actually been on that character for a long time. So, because I've been leveling up this miner, and then obviously I had my Merc that was on on US 3 that I leveled up to like level 20. So it's been a while since I've actually played on that Hunter. But I'll know a bit more once I actually start getting into it and start chalking off some of them quests and whatever. I'll know more where I want to take that account for that character. 115 is a great tune. I prefer Beauty of Annihilation, but that's probably because I'm old. Which is unfortunate. But yeah, Beauty of Annihilation is probably my favorite because that's the original. That's the original. Like, I think that was the one, and Beauty of Annihilation were like the two first like big, the actual songs that were used in COD Zombies trailers. So they were like the two that I remember, and they're the two that Warface is really clunky movement and control wise, and latency doesn't help, along with pay to win PvP, armor and weapons, and how's PvP. Yeah, see, the pay to win thing is a bit odd because I didn't ever really have that, but it depends. I mean, see, again, the clunky movement is one of them things. I love the clunky movement. I thrive on clunky movement, and I thrive on it even more when I play it on console because the movement is even clunkier than it is on PC, which just makes it even better for me because amongst all the people struggling to deal with the weird clunky aiming and the weird clunky movement, I somehow thrive on that and have some weird like godlike accuracy, and I'm able to just like swing shots with a sniper rifle left, right and center. So yeah, it's a bit of an odd one for me, but yeah, I adore Warface. I think I wouldn't say I've had like the highest amount of hours played on it. Like I've maybe played 100 hours of it. I've probably played about maybe the same amount of time as I've played Will to Live Online, maybe a bit more, but it's definitely been very enjoyable. So I will say I definitely love Warface. It's definitely up there with it's probably one of my favorite games. Oh, I had a bit of a thing there where my stream seemed to go a bit funky. Hopefully it's alright. It's good that Will to Live Online is not pay to win. Yeah, it doesn't seem that so far anyway. Pay to win. You could buy this turbo PR with range and like more maintenance for matches. Yeah. Mainly the operations, namely the zombie bugs. Is that the PvE? To be fair, on Warface, I never really did that much PvE. I did a little bit, but I was always on TDM and Rush. Is it Rush? Not Rush. No, it's not called Rush on that game, is it? Can't remember what it's called now. Storm. It's called Storm. It's basically like Rush from Battlefield. It's like there is a bomb in the middle. One team's attacking, one team's defending. The attacking team blows up the bomb. It moves you further down the map, and then you attack the next objective, blow that up, and then it moves you further down. Like, you have to destroy like 3 or 4 of the bombs, and it basically like moves you through the entirety of the map. That's what I enjoyed about it. But yeah, that for me, again, the pay to win thing didn't really affect me too much. I suppose in like when you get into the professional playlist is a bit more evident, but especially early on, if you're just playing the game for a bit of fun, I didn't do too much of the playing after the level 25. Like, it got to a point where I think by the time I got past level 25, I was starting to get bored and move back to different games and stuff. So I feel like I probably missed out on that sort of pay to win thing. But I did go to Spider Cave in level 8 and almost killed the cave spider. I think you definitely should try and kill the big spider, cave spider. I feel like, again, I feel like this is something that I've missed out on saying in videos, which is you should definitely spend your first, yes, creative phases, yes, do it. You've definitely, I feel like when you first get your character parameters, your first couple should definitely go on intelligence so you can use healing grenades. I feel like that is a must for everyone. I feel like healing grenades are so overpowered. That's a lie. I don't think they're overpowered. I think they're just godly. But I think they're like the one thing that whatever class you are, you need. Especially when it comes to like fire spiders and stuff like that. But yeah, anyway, on that note, I am gonna call it here, I think. Like I said, I apologize. This stream's nearly been going for 2 hours now because the last half an hour I've literally been sat here chatting, waffling. But it's been enjoyable. This conversation's been quite nice. It's been a nice little conversation talking about the few odds and sods of Will to Live Online, and also the and the other games as well. It's been nice talking about. So this channel is not a Will to Live Online channel. This channel is a first-person shooter channel. At the minute, I just happen to be playing Will to Live Online, so it will get to the point where I start branching out and playing other games. At the minute, it's just Will to Live Online because that is what I'm playing. But again, it will, like, there will, after a period of time, there will become a time on my channel where there is some sort of structure, and I will sort of I will work out exactly how I want to go about doing videos, whether it's like different games every week, or whether it's like the same 2 or 3 games and then like other games mixed in. I don't know yet, but I definitely think Will to Live Online is definitely going to be one of them games that I will keep coming back to. Oh, boom, it's hard. I was offering a few times on the Blackwood base, but not a Hydra or White Shark. Yeah, I remember renting guns. These streams are making my day. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad that there's some entertainment value in this. Like I said, I don't want people to watch the streams if they're not enjoying them. I don't want people coming in and just... This is the reason why I haven't told any of my friends about this channel or like streaming or anything, because I didn't want... Because I had it before. I did have it before where I had, like, obviously I had my old accounts and stuff on the COD, like on the COD scene and that, and like your friends come in and say hi, and it's like, it's nice that you try and support each other, but I just feel like then you end up with people tabbing you, and then you just end up with like, you always end up with like 2 or 3 viewers, and there's no one ever talking, and I just felt like I'd rather just grow it organically. If I end up growing, well, who knows? We'll see. But yeah, I just want to get people in the stream that I can like try and entertain, basically. That's the goal here, is just to try and be as entertaining as possible and actually bring value to you. So if you're sitting here watching me, I'm not wasting your time. You're actually getting some enjoyment out of it. Whether the enjoyment comes from you learning something, whether it's just because I'm hilarious, because I know I'm a hilarious person, but you know, or whether it's just because whether it's just because it puts a smile on your face and it's just a nice chilled out evening for you, like that is what this is about for me anyway. That's what I aim to bring. Buy a desk fan and sign it up as a company expense. It's nice to speak with you because I don't really have friends. Yeah, that makes 2 of us, mate. Me and all. I spend all my time working and playing games. And the trouble is, I also a few years ago moved away from where I grew up, so I don't have many friends down this way, apart from sort of people I've met through work, really, because I just always work. I'm either working or gaming, so yeah. Why do I need to buy a desk fan? Confused. What is my name? My name's Misfit. You know that by now. You should know that by now. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not doing the name thing just yet. Maybe at some point. Maybe at some point I will. I don't know. At the minute, I don't. Nah, to be fair, I'm not too bothered if people know my name, but I wonder if it's even on my channel. No, it's not. I've actually everywhere I've referred to myself as Misfit. Ooh, interesting. I've just clicked off the chat, so I don't even see if anyone messaged in the chat. But yeah, anyway, it's been a pleasure to talk to you guys this evening, and hopefully by next weekend, because it makes you not so sleepy because of a computer's hot air. That makes sense. That makes sense. I like the idea of that. Now, to be fair, like I said, it's just because it's the early mornings over the last couple of weeks. It's just sort of catching up with me, so my sleep and schedule sort of like changing a bit. which is why, so on Saturdays, that's why my stream now on Saturdays, the idea is like 7 to like sort of 10ish. By the time I get near the, like, the 7 o'clock start is so that by the time I do start getting a bit more tired, it's sort of getting to like 9, half 9. I'm already then near the end of the stream and I can just get off and go to bed. And it's better than having a coffee every 5 minutes. I wouldn't mind a coffee every 5 minutes. I like coffee. When I'm trying to search Misfit, there comes a box. Fair enough. But yeah, that is going to be it from me. Obviously, if you want to carry on chatting to me, I'll be in the Discord. And hopefully, I'm not promising anything, but I was hoping to try and get an upload out tomorrow. No, I did. I've got I do have like a couple of bits ready for my next video, but this, like I said, I didn't want to promise anything, which is why in the Discord I said that like I would, like I may not have a video, but I'll just definitely be live streaming, because I didn't want to sort of go, yeah, I'm going to make a video and then end up not dropping one. So I am going to try and make a video for tomorrow, but if not, it will probably end up being next week. And then hopefully, once I've got a couple more bits that I need to sort out for work for my new job. Once I've done that, I should be back to a bit normal schedule. So hopefully by next weekend it'll be live stream Saturday again and video Sunday, and then we'll get back to normal. But yeah, and yeah, that's it for this live stream. So thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. Have a good evening, and I'll see you in the next one.